I haven't done a video post in a really long time, and I was doing a written blog, Life on Gerson, um, but I recently just stopped that blog because it kind of wasn't reflecting where my life was at, um, and I was contemplating doing another blog but I might do video posts, I might do blogs. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do at this point, but today I wanted to do a video post. I don't know if I necessarily, well, I guess I should update. Let's see. Since the last time I posted a video, I've had a surgery. I've been on Gerson, and cancer came back, and it spread to my lungs, and now I'm doing chemo, and I've just finished my third round of chemo, and I'm going to do my fourth round. My fourth round is coming up. Luckily, chemotherapy has been very good to me so far. I haven't had any negative side effects. The only side effects that I've had is my tumor shrinking, my pain going away. I haven't had any nausea. I've been able to eat, so I'm just crossing my fingers that it stays that way. Oh my God, it's been pretty good so far. So that's awesome. But like at first I was like really I guess when I found out that cancer was back, it spread through most of my arm. Oh, by the way, my arm is like pretty much paralyzed. It's been useless ever since the surgery. I haven't been able to do anything. Oh, by the way, I'm bald. This is completely a wig. I'm pretty sure that, you may have noticed that I don't have dreads anymore. They fell out, so this is actually a wig that my sister got me, and it's incredibly long, so that's why I kind of have it up in this kind of messy thing going, hairstyle thing going on, which I kind of like. But, I mean, I don't think it necessarily looks natural, but I'm playing around with my looks anyway. It has purple hair in it. I have like 3 wigs with purple hair and 1 with blue hair, so I just like color. But anyway, back to when I found out that cancer came back and had spread. Not only that, I found out at the time that I was pregnant, and that, I mean, I found out I was pregnant before I found out the cancer was back, but it was only like maybe a week in between. And I really did, me and, my boyfriend, we really did want the baby. But I told him at the time that, if I found out that cancer was back, which I knew I was going to be doing, a scan soon, that I was going to go ahead and get the abortion because I wouldn't subject any child of mine to chemotherapy in its, very influential developmental stages. I think that would not give it as much of a chance as far as health is concerned. So I did end up getting an abortion the week before I started my chemotherapy, which that really sucked. That whole time really sucked. I went through a depression for at least, I think I couldn't get up, and I could barely eat for at least like maybe a little over a week. I was like that, but, eventually I got myself out of bed and got myself to a point where I was able to cheer up. So, that's good, I still think about the abortion every once in a while because I don't know whether I'm going to be able to have babies after this. It's supposedly a 50-50 chance that I'll still be fertile after having chemotherapy. So I'm just crossing my fingers. I think anything is possible, and hopefully I still will be able to conceive afterwards. But anyway, don't want to keep crying because I did set out to do a video that's, well, I mean, I have a positive outlook on life, essentially. That's what it boils down to. Now I'm in a very good place, because for a while even after, going through chemo and stuff like that, I didn't know whether I was going to survive or not. you know, and I still don't, you know, that's always something that's a possibility that I might not survive, but, you know, at this point in time in my life, I understand that, you know, uh, death is something that is going to occur at some point, you know, and you can't, um, live life just like worrying about it. You know, like I may have, you know, cancer, I may have a metastasis to my lungs, but the time that I have here is, you know, is a gift. You know, I've come to that conclusion after having what I call my epiphany dream. I've come to the conclusion that, you know, life is a gift. No matter what time we have here, we have to enjoy it, you know, and being able to experience things here is, I mean, it's a gift. It's a gift. It's something that, you know, our creator, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, the higher power, it wants for us. It gave this to us so that we would be able to experience things, experience each other, experience life in general, everything that's here to experience. You know, all of it is a gift. So that goes for good or bad, actually, from what my understanding is. Um, I mean, of course, you know, if people are having a rougher time than me, you know, like, it's not like I'm saying that you should go and have bad experiences or seek out bad experiences, because I know a lot of people don't want to have them. But I know life has ups and downs. I mean, I'm going through, I guess, one of my downswings, but I have to say I'm super positive during this downswing because I've realized a lot about life life in general. I'm not really sure how to put that. I just know that I'm way more positive than I was before I had cancer. You know, I enjoy life way more now that I can't really even experience it the way that I was experiencing it way more now than I did before. And I think that my perspective change is definitely going to influence the way that I live life from now on. I feel like I have a future. I feel like I'm going to get through this, you know, and once I do, I feel like I'm going to enjoy life so much more than what I did before, if that, you know, makes sense. So, anyway, so that's the update. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that. So my fourth round of chemo is coming up. And what's going to happen after my fourth round of chemo is that they're actually going to remove my arm. It's past saving at this point. They're going to remove the entire arm, the collarbone, and the scapula. So I'm not sure exactly how much I'm going to have left here, you know, but I will be living a one-handed life. I won't have, you know, a shoulder or anything here to actually put a prosthetic on to hang unless I want to get like straps around, you know, my stomach and stuff like that. And I've looked up a lot of, you know, the different prosthetics they have for a full arm amputation, and they do have things, but a lot of what's available isn't, it's, one, it's not as useful. You can only do very minimal things with it. Usually it's very hard to operate, and it's very expensive. So you know, I feel like I'm going to choose not to go down the route of seeking out some kind of prosthetic, you know, because I don't think that it's going to, I think that'll just take time away from the life that I could be leading, if that makes sense. You know, I think I'm just going to learn how to do things one-handed. That's pretty much how that's going to work. Right now, I'm able to learn some things one-handed, but I have to say that this arm has kind of been in the way. You know, like it literally hangs in front of me, and it's literally kind of just in the way. And it's like a dead weight, so I'm not able to stretch or move without being consciously aware of, you know, this, and having to make sure that it's somewhere where it's not going to, you know, interfere with something. So, like, it does alter the way that I'm able to learn how to do things right now. So once it is removed, you know, I'll be free to learn how to do things one-handed more accurately for my life, if that makes sense. which I'm actually kind of excited about. I'm hoping that, hoping and praying that I don't get phantom pains, or I get very little phantom pains, because I know that's like one of the things that are really painful with people who lose limbs. So, just hoping and praying that just like the chemo, like the chemo went a lot better than I thought it was going to be, that hoping that once I lose my arm, things go a lot better than what it normally does. I think that would be awesome. But I know that if I start getting phantom pains, I'll have to deal with it just like I deal with everything else. So, well, anyway, this concludes my video entry, I guess. Maybe I'll do a written one next time. I think I'll probably start a page that incorporates both. I don't know. I'm coming up with ideas right now. I don't know what's going to happen. But I will keep people posted through either a video mean or a written means somewhere on the internet. So stay tuned. And thanks for watching. All right. Bye.